Are you looking for a couple of Survivor skins that just got released, but you don't know which ones to buy? Well, I'm here with some of the best skins, Survivor skins specifically from the Noli update. So, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Now, for our first skin, I'm going to talk about the Campsite Victim skin. Now, I did just buy this off release, and it is a pretty good skin for noob. It's definitely very, it has the retro animations, obviously, but instead of having, the basic noob look, it looks different, which I think is a very good factor into noob skins, because most of them just kind of look the same, really. So I was hoping for something like this, where it gives a little bit more style to his character. Now, I don't think that any of his, moves have changed into anything, different, which is quite a shame because the skin is pretty pricey for a noob skin. It's like, I think, 800 coins, but I mean, it's not really that expensive. It doesn't have any special, custom thingies, just from what I've seen right now. But it does have, the retro animations, which is pretty cool. And it does have, the retro spawn in. But I do think that this is one of Noob's better skins in the game for right now. Next up, we have the Heartbroken. Now, the Heartbroken does have some custom effects with his abilities. His slash and his fried chicken have changed a little bit to have a custom animation for his little slash. So he does a little baseball swing, and it does have a different, sound to it. Not the hit sound, but it does have a little baseball sound, not the sword slash. And he does eat a chicken skewer. I think that's what it is, or maybe it's a kebab. You never know. But I think that this is one of Shadletsky's better skins. It is actually quite cheap, again, for only like 800 coins. And for something like this, I do think this is one of his better skins, because it has a pretty good reference, obviously, to Limbus Company. And I do like the slash quite a bit. I just feel like it's a lot more heavy hitting, because like, when I'm playing something like a Sorcerer Guest, which I'm going to talk about like later, hitting a Black Flash doesn't compare to me hitting a regular parry with Guest. It just feels different. And that I feel the same feeling with this skin too. Like, hitting him with the regular sword slash, it's okay, but hitting him with the baseball bat feels like I'm doing a lot more, even though it is just the exact same thing. But let's get on to the next skin here. Now, obviously, speaking of, this is probably my favorite Survivor skin that has came out in the Noli update. We have Sorcerer Guest. A lot of people have been waiting for this one because this is a Jujutsu Kaisen reference to Itadori Yuji, who has, like, he does use his hands a lot. Like, his main power right now is just throwing then hands, so he was a perfect fit for Guest here, and he does have, obviously, the Black Flash I was talking about, so, let me just see if I can do this here, and do that. Boom. Yeah. Okay, what the... It just put me into a game when I smacked him. I don't know what to say to that, but this skin doesn't have a custom charge. It doesn't... I don't think it has... Does it have a custom punch? I can't be too sure. But it does have custom face animations too as well, if the sound effect wouldn't stop. I didn't mean to go into a game here, but I guess that's what happens. Yeah, it doesn't have a custom charge, which is quite a shame. But I'm not too sure if it has a custom regular, punch here. So, it does. It just makes the sound, but it doesn't actually do the parry, which is a little bit unfortunate. But, I mean, the only guest skin that has a custom normal punch is Green Guest, but no, Green Day Guest, but you can't, how is it, Earth Day Guest? I keep saying Green Day for that skin, but I do really enjoy, the parry here. Like I said before, it just feels a lot more, like, powerful. So, it's probably one of Guest's better skins for right now. Next thing we got here is going to be Son Guest, or just... It's literally just Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Now, the fun fact about this one was community made, which means that the devs didn't work on this one, I think, but the community actually made this skin, or like a couple of people that actually don't work for the game made it, and they just put it in the game, which is pretty cool. Now, the only thing special is the face animations, having, the regular Goku face when you emote, and this face when you're not emoting. And it also has a custom parry, which, if I come over here, and if I... Oh shoot, I'm messing up here. Hold up, let me just give myself no cooldown. Oh wait. Well, while we're waiting for that, charge actually doesn't have anything special, which, it's kind of a letdown. But I mean, like, the two skins I was talking about, they are quite expensive for 2K, but they don't have custom normal punches or charges in that matter. The only skin that has everything customized is Birthday Guest, which is a little bit unfortunate considering the fact that that Game Pass is now gone for right now. So you can't really get it. Look at that. Alright. Now, the effects on that one is a little bit less than the Black Flash ones. I would recommend you get the, what was it, Black Flash or Soul, or not Soul Guest, but recommend you get Sorcerer and Guest instead of Soul Guest, because I just feel like this one doesn't have like no as much pizzazz, if you know. So this skin is alright, I guess. Next up on our list, we have Ghoul 2 Time. Now, Ghoul 2 Time is 2 times most expensive skin right now, and it's kind of like Friend Elliot, considering the fact that it does have a last man standing custom theme if the last person is using the Diva 1X skin, which means that this skin is quite worth it. Now, this is its second life, meaning that it doesn't get the burning effect. All it is just the regular clothing. But I do really like the second life. It's very different from all of 2 times ones because of the really, like, the burning effect is kind of cool. I really like it. Now, it doesn't have the regular wings. The wings are replaced with the bow tie being all out and stuff. Now, the only thing different, it doesn't have a different crouch or anything, but it does have a different looking knife, which I do think is quite cool, but I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Kind of like looks like a wrapped up knife that just looks like put there. Ritual looks the same as well. Now, it doesn't have anything else special except for the last man standing I was talking about earlier. And I'm not sure if it, wait, does it have a custom? No, it doesn't. But this skin is just, it's one of 2 times best skins right now, because 2 time doesn't have that many skins. I mean, he does have quite a bit of skins, but they're not like high quality like this one. So I'm saying that this is probably 2 times best skin right now. Next up, we have his plush Sakar. Now, I think this is his most. Is it his most expensive? I'm not too sure. It's like 2,000 coins or something. Now, this skin doesn't have any special effects. Again, the beam is the same, and I think the spawn protection is the same. The only thing different is that it looks obviously like a plushie, which I do really like the design of like this whole thing. I think they're gonna make plushie skins for every single person, and then actually make a plushie in real life about every single killer. Not killer, but survivor, which is gonna be pretty cool. Now, I know that if you get hit with this skin, like if the killer hits you, it will make a plus sound effect, which is pretty cool. And I just think that this skin is just one of Dusakar's better ones right now. It's just a funny looking skin to look at. Next up, we have is Entity 0010. Now, I'm not sure where this is from, but this skin is just insane for TAF because it has everything custom, tripwire custom, subspace custom, and it doesn't have a custom, it does have a custom face, what am I talking about? But it doesn't really change when you're emoting, which is okay, but I mean, it just closes its eyes a little. Now, the tripwire, instead of it being, you know, regular tripwire, we have, it's like, how to explain this? If you go into like studio, it will have these like yellow arrows you like click and scale around. It's just like the old Roblox scaling system. So if you wanted to scale, like let's say this little like bookcase here, it would show on the sides these little arrows, and you would click on it and you will scale it like this way. So and make it bigger, you know. So that's what this is like supposed to be referencing, I assume, but I can't really see it because it's like glowing, obviously. And next, we have the Subspace Trip Mine. Now, it does have a custom placing animation. You throw it up in the air, and you toss it. And it does have a custom, you know, sound effect when you do it. And it obviously, it looks like a teapot. And I definitely think this is TAF's best skin right now. Just for the simple fact it has just so much for it going on. Definitely a win for all the TAF people out there. So, hey, I think the skin is just pretty fire. Next up we have is, I think it was Zeki the H-Bomb. I do like this skin. I think the design is better than Entity's, but it doesn't have anything special with the tripwire or subspace. But I do think this is the only TAF skin with the retro-y animations. Can't be too sure. I didn't check out the other ones, but it does have retro animations, which is pretty cool. And it is just like when you're placing stuff down, it looks a little bit choppy, kind of like how retro and like Roblox was, a little bit choppy, you know. So it's pretty cool. I definitely like the design a lot more. It's definitely a lot more cool than Entities, but just a pretty good skin overall. I would definitely use it like when I'm playing TAF, but I wouldn't use it over like Entity because Entity still has, you know, the custom thingies. Last skin I want to talk about is Plush Chance. Now, Plush Chance does have custom sound effects, you know, like it just feels plushified. Let me just keep rolling. But when you flip your coin, it's just a little metallic sound effect, and I do like the design a lot. Reminds me just like a cute little chance skin that you can use. Hatfix is the same. I'm unsure if reroll or shoot is. Reroll is the same, but I think shoot is different. Yeah, he has, what the hell, is that a deagle? Yeah, he pulls out a deagle, makes the deagle like CSGO sound effect. I'm confused why he has a deagle, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. But I do like this skin a lot. It's definitely one of Chance better skins. And it's just pretty cool skin overall, but it doesn't change the face, which is a little bit disappointing, but hey, it's fine. But I do really like the skin. It's definitely one of the better skins this update. That's gonna be it for this video now. These skins, they're all really good. I don't think that there was a like single really bad skin in this update. I think that all Survivor skins in this update were pretty cool. It's just that some of them were quite pricey. I did see a lot of skins that costed very high amounts of money, especially like the killer skins. They all costed, like, some of the good ones only costed like around like 2K, and only like a couple of skins before the update costed above 1.5K. So it's actually quite it's actually quite crazy. But like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you later.